Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your December 2025 General Tarot reading. Thank you for being here with me. This is Birdsong Musings Tarot, and my name is Coco. If you are new here, welcome into the channel. I hope that you consider subscribing to the channel and staying updated on the future monthly readings that I put out. I will be putting out some 2026 prediction New Year readings towards the end of December as well. So please do stay updated on those. And also, if you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another reading. Also, if you like this format, please leave a comment below and let me know. This is a different format than what I typically do, but I'm just seeing what works best. So please do let me know if you prefer this one or my old one. I'm going to go ahead and pull two general energy cards first for you. We're going to then get the tarot cards, talk through your reading. Then at the end of the reading, we'll get two cards of advice, as well as an Archangel Animal Oracle card to see which animal angels are walking with you and protecting you through December of 2025. And as always, this is a general reading. It's not a one-to-one private reading, so it's not going to resonate and connect with absolutely everybody out there all the time who has a Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, or Cancer Rising Zodiac sign in their birth chart. So just be aware of that, and I highly recommend that you check out your Moon and Rising Zodiac sign readings as well, just to get a fuller picture of your month and what's going on. And let's begin with the reading. What's the general theme of December 2025 for Cancerians? Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Risings. Message in a bottle, number 15. Communication from people. You've also got chop wood on the bottom, so December just might feel like some hard work. I feel like that's the vibes. Everybody's getting ready for the holidays. General energies, please, for these Cancerians in December of 2025. What are they experiencing? What are they focusing on? Thank you. I'm just seeing a shovel. Okay. All right, we've got two cards here. I was being shown a shovel. So I don't know if you are doing some gardening work or it was like a gardening shovel. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Maybe you are like digging deeper emotionally, so that might be a metaphorical thing. The first card you've got here is the lavender card. The same card came out for Gemini, so you might have some Gemini placements in your birth chart. This card is tranquility, kindness, and self-care. So you're trying to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, focus on calm and serenity, and do some self-care. I think the holidays are a stressful time. Perfect time for self-care. You've also got the hedge card, potential, boundaries, and indecision. I'm going to go ahead and just pull all of your cards here, and then we will dive into the reading. So do feel free to skip over this part if you don't feel like waiting and seeing what cards come out. But I do get some downloads as they come out, so just a heads up. How are they carrying themselves? Thank you. Page of Pentacles, that's student energy, learning energy. What are the challenges they face here in December? Thank you. The Four of Cups. You might have some mental health, like depression or something like that, maybe anxiety. Okay. Opportunities for them in December of 2025. Opportunities. I'm just getting a cloudy energy, a foggy energy. And it's funny because on this Four of Cups, there's clouds, but maybe it's coming from that. Okay, let me go get that card that fell. So they want this card that fell. I don't make the rules. Yeah, it's just a fogginess here attached to you. Maybe it's that indecision coming from the hedge card. I'm not sure. Let's see what's unfolding across December, beginning, middle, and end of December, please. Ace of Wands. What's unfolding across December of 2025? Three of Cups. Oh, so you're getting out and seeing people, Cancers. I feel like that's a big feat for a Cancer. Because, like, you guys are homebodies. I'm also talking to myself. I'm a Cancer Sun, so no shade. We are homebodies. Let's see. What else is unfolding? What else are they experiencing? Cancerians, thank you. You've got two pages and two beginner wands cards. I feel like you're striking out on something new, a new idea. New adventure, calling your name. End of December. What does the outcome here look like at the end of the month for these Cancerians, please? Thank you. The Sun. I like that. The Sun is always a good card to have. It's joyful and good times, and it's more importantly good health and feeling happy. We'll see how you're encouraged to act and show up. 6 of Pentacles, be gracious, be generous. Oh, okay, and 4 of Pentacles. So we're going to clarify real quick. Just want to see this World card. What is this World card about, please? What's the subject of it? What does it have to do with in Cancerians' lives? Thank you. Knight of Cups. 7 of Cups. Judgment. Just one more card here for this World card. What does this have to do with 9 of Swords? Yeah, it's like, whew, lots of stress. You're stressing yourself out. Let's see this 4 of Cups in the challenge, please. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's that clarity. There's like a lack of clarity coursing through your reading. What's this Ace of Wands about, please? Ace of Wands. The Emperor. Let's see the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, please. Okay. The Strength card. And the 5 of Cups. And lastly, we'll get the Sun card. It just started to rain. And I didn't know it was supposed to rain. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a sign for you, Cancers. Take it as it resonates. Something might come to light at the end of the month. A realization. 8 of Wands. Yeah, something might come to light. I'm not sure what it is. Like communication with a person brings a realization to you or makes things clear to you. So there is this lack of clarity coursing through your... Yeah, there's a 2 of Swords. The lack of clarity is right there. It's right there. All right, well, it's still there at the end of the month. That card just dropped on the ground. Let me get it. And the 9 of Cups. Okay, I like to see that. All right, Cancers, let's discuss. Let's convene and discuss. So you've got number 15 as the general energy in your reading. So this is really the theme and something coursing through your month. This is number 6 in numerology. You might get a very good message or a very good conversation. You might have a good conversation or good communication with somebody that is very helpful. You might get something in the mail from somebody that's just really lovely, a really nice surprise, a gift, a surprise gift from somebody. You might have somebody reach out to you at the end of the month around the holidays and, want to hang out with you, maybe a friend that you've lost connection with, and they just reach out and you want to get together with them and everything falls into place. I do see you meeting up with people and going out and having a good time, drinking perhaps, or dancing, because you've got the 3 of Cups here. And also, for some of you, what may unfold across the month is you having communication with somebody in a way that makes you realize something, right? So you have like a realization about this person. And by the end of the month, you're like, oh, okay, I feel like this is important and that it's going to affect my life or whatever has unfolded across this month in regards to this conversation or communication you have or this realization you have. It's just an important thing. It's going to have an effect on you and the choices you make potentially in the future. Your other general energy cards, you've got the lavender card. So you might have a lavender plant. You might really love the smell of lavender. Sorry, that's my dog in the background walking around. This card signals tranquility, kindness, and self-care. So these are the things that are on your mind in the month. This is something that you may be striving for. So you may be striving to bring more tranquility in your life, into your daily routines. You may be striving to be more kind to others or more kind to yourself and just trying to initiate better self-care. I do get the sense that you are somebody who doesn't really do self-care until you're burnt out. That's what's coming out here. So maybe you're trying to change that and trying to kind of anticipate in a way when you need self-care so that you're not completely burnt out by the time you do the self-care, if that makes sense. The other card you have is the Hedge card. Potential, boundaries, and indecision. You'll see that this is a fork in the road. There are scales right here, symbolizing that Libra energy. The thing about Libra energy is what I always say with this card, is that Libras are very good at seeing both sides of the fence. They're very good at being objective observers and saying, well, I can see why both sides think what they think, right? And that's great. And that's honestly a really good trait to have. However, there are certain times in life where you do have to take a side and you do have to make a choice. And this feels like one of those times where you don't quite know what each choice will lead to. And so there's this Libra energy of indecision really just clouding your entire reading. It's very cloudy. That's what I picked up on when I pulled this Four of Cups. You may feel like you need to work better on your boundaries. You may feel like you have built your boundaries up so high that they have become walls and they've almost built you inside, because in this Hedge card, you'll see that there's gates around. There's just gates. So it's almost like you've built your walls up so high that have you created walls that keep you in or keep people out? Maybe it's people that you want in your life and they're kind of being kept out. This is something to think about. There's also a lot of potential here. There's a potential to make a choice, a potential to follow something new, I feel like, follow something that you want to do. It's a passion project, it's a new idea. And I think what you are setting your sights on, especially in the new year, is fun. It's getting back out there. It's having fun with life. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. You're setting out on a new adventure. This Page of Wands is holding the Ace of Wands and is saying, I'm taking this idea, I'm taking this plan, this inspiration, and I'm running with it. I'm not stopping. But at the same time, you have this indecision, Two of Swords showing up twice in your reading. That is one of the major cards of indecision, wishy-washiness, feeling like, I'm in this place where, I don't quite know what each choice will lead to in the future. And so I'm here just trying to listen to my intuition, feel it out. And I actually feel like you don't need to have the answer right now because you have a lot of beginning cards. If you had a lot of cards that were, for example, tens or nines or eights or a lot of major arcana, I would say, okay, you know what, maybe you're waffling. But here, I really don't feel like there's such an urgent need to make the decision yet. I feel like you have time. And I'm saying that because you're at the beginning of it, right? Let yourself breathe with it. Let yourself think and feel it out. Give yourself space to experience how these choices might affect and impact your life. And that's okay. I really feel like that's okay. You're showing up as the Page of Pentacles. So you have this new idea. You have something that you want to work on. So this may be you at a new job. The Pentacles are our health and our wealth, our career and our money. So you may be working towards a new career at school. You may have a new job that you are just trying to get better at. Maybe you are in an entry-level job and you really want to climb the ladder in this job. And the Page of Pentacles signals that while you are at the beginning stage still, that's okay. You are learning and growing, and you're going to eventually get to that Knight of Pentacles, and you'll get to the Queen, and then you'll get to the King, and all will be well. But that's just not where you are at the moment. And you also might be starting your own business. You just might have an idea that you want to bring to life. You may even have this goal of living in a new place, a goal of going back to school, of resuming school maybe. You're thinking about it a lot, and I feel like that is the basis of what this indecision is for you. Your challenge in this month is the Four of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. Oh, yeah, I feel like you're really hard on yourself, to be honest. That's what's coming through with this Ace of Cups really heavily. It's just, you're really hard on yourself about not knowing what you want. And I think what's being missed here is what I'm being told here is that you're missing that this is what everybody else feels. This is what other people experience too. It's not just you. And I feel like you are hard on yourself because you don't think other people experience something like this, or you feel like you are somehow behind in some kind of timeline with other people. You might feel like other people have already gone back to school and have already gotten their degrees, and here you are just, applying or thinking about applying. And there's maybe some alienation here, self-alienation that you're doing, being like, should I do this? Is it going to be something where I'm laughed at for doing? Because I feel like I'm behind. No, I don't think you're behind at all. And I'm being honest with the energy here. I really don't. You're struggling with being kind to yourself, I feel like, and that's why you've got this lavender card. You are needing some more empathy. You are needing some more self-care and an approach to this that is just relaxed, calm, an approach to life that is relaxed and calm. The Four of Cups may also signal that you don't see something that's right in front of you, right? I feel like this is that tranquility and calm and kindness. It's almost like you're turning your back on yourself. You're turning your back on an opportunity maybe. Maybe somebody gives you a call in December, this message in a bottle. Maybe you get a call or a text and you want to see this person, or you want to respond, or it's really lovely. But for some reason, for whatever reason, it's like you are not really letting yourself enjoy it or letting yourself engage with it. Maybe this is somebody reaching out to you who you actually don't want to re-engage with. And I think it's posing a challenge there with you maybe saying, should I re-engage with them? I haven't been friends with this person for a long time for a very good reason, but they're reaching out to me now. Should I reach back out to them? So something like that may actually happen in the month. You may also just be struggling with your mental health at this time. The Four of Cups can signal that, feeling alone, feeling quite solitary and lonely. Okay, so I just want to say, we love mental health professionals around here. I love my therapist. I really recommend therapy. And I know that cancerians, we are people who are open to that kind of thing, generally speaking. Your opportunity in the month is the World card. And I feel like something is closing up in your life. There's a chapter ending. There's something wrapping up. And that may be why this new beginning is opening up for you on the horizon. It may have to do with somebody in your life because you've got the Knight of Cups. It may be a good friend. It may be a romantic partner, a lover, a situationship. I'm not sure. It may even be like a situation in your life. So like a job that once really gave you a lot of joy, or a home situation. Maybe like you're renting out a room in a place and it used to work out really well for you. It used to be exactly what you wanted. And I just feel like it's run its course. Here, you're being told it's just run its course because you've also got the Seven of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Nine of Swords. It's causing you a lot of mental anguish, like sleepless nights, toiling with this. You really don't know what to do about it because you've had a wake-up call. You're being called to kind of rebirth. You're being called to begin anew. There's something that has acted as a wake-up call for you in December, or maybe in November, even October. And I feel like it's set you on this new route. Because the Ace of Wands, you've got this brand new inspiration, lust for life, this lust for adventure. You're really setting your sights on something different and grand. I was told grand, like something that is really big, and I feel like you should go for it. I think it would be really exciting. I do feel like it's education or a new job for some of you. It may be moving to a new place as well, because the Page of Wands is that page that loves adventure and likes to move and explore different cultures and try new things. I am being tapped on music as well. So there's music here, even just like experimenting with new music. Maybe you are a musician and you want to join a band or something like that. I think that's super cool. You've got the Emperor with the Ace of Wands. And when it comes to this in regards to getting a new job or going back to school. I feel like you want to be your own boss. I think that you've had enough with being Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're frustrated at your job. You feel like you can't climb the ladder. You might feel like the amount of money that you've been getting for a while just has not reflected the amount of work you put in. Or you might have just felt like the amount of money I have, it's not growing in proper proportion to the cost of living. And I think I need to do something different, get a new job, start a new career in order to make the money make sense. You know what I mean? Like, I need to make more money, and I can't do that unless I level up in some way. So you are definitely trying to level up. I feel like the Emperor is somebody who has really got things under control, somebody who has a lot of structure in their life. So you may actually be, trying to have better structure in your days, be more disciplined with your job, with doing job applications if you don't currently have a job. And I see the idea going into action because you've got the page here. So you're not just theorizing and thinking about it. I like to see here that you are putting your words into action. So that's really good. Again, Three of Cups, you are getting out, you're having a good social life, you're having a good time. There may just be one night or a couple nights in the month where you go out and you see people and you have fun. And I feel like that's really important for you in this time because you need that to loosen up and relax, I feel like. But the Page of Wands is clarified by this Five of Cups and the Strength card. Things in the past, the Five of Cups here, it speaks really strongly of the past, is the energy coming out. I feel like the past has been really hard for you. In previous situations, like in work or in travel, whatever it is that you are embarking on now, I feel like you have tried it before in some kind of way. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, for example, if you are going back to school, it feels like you have tried that before or tried that route before, and it was really hard for you. Or just the past couple of years with work, maybe you're trying to find a better job now because the last few jobs you've had, none of them have paid you what you feel like you are worth, but you've had to settle for them. And the Five of Cups signals that there's a lot of difficult feelings that you have in regards to it. You may actually feel like you are leaving people behind with this new beginning, and you're grappling with that. I don't know why you might feel like you're leaving people behind. You can always bring people for sure to wherever you're going or whatever chapter of your life you're going towards, but that might be what's influencing your indecision or lack of a choice. But also this can just speak to regrets, feelings of loss, feelings of doubt, and feelings of self-criticism over what you have done in the past. And there's that unkindness to yourself again really shining through here. The Strength card shows that you are a warrior. You are a trooper. Like, you have been, look at you. You have experienced so much loss, so many hard times, and yet here you are chilling with a lion. Like, you channeled your bravery and courage all throughout it, and you're much better for it. At the end of the month, you've got the Sun card. So something comes to light. I feel like it's a realization about this indecision, because here's the Two of Swords again. And you've got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. I do feel like you have communication, a conversation with somebody, or you see something on the internet. You just kind of reach a point where there's some progress, where you think, okay, this is how this could work. I'm suddenly seeing how this one certain choice might be the best one. The indecision is still there. I'm still letting myself feel this out. I'm still giving myself space to breathe into it. But I'm ultimately setting my sights on the thing that will bring me joy, comfort, and security, like true serenity. This is the Nine of Cups. Like, look at her. She's bathing in a sauna, in a lake, or whatever it may be, a body of water, okay, under a willow tree. Like, she's been through it. She has been through it, and she's finally gotten to the end of it. So I feel like this is really what you're setting your sight on. That's what you want to choose. I feel like you travel somewhere, or you just have a conversation. I really feel like it's a conversation with somebody who might have been through this before, or like a very eye-opening thing happens for you and you're just like, wow, I see the light now. I see it. I understand it. And also at the end of the month, I do feel like you are getting into the self-care. I do feel like your body might finally be resting. You're feeling like you're having fun. You're seeing people. You're engaging with people. And it feels really nice and lovely. Okay. So end of the month, I feel like the holidays, like around Christmas, New Year's, I feel like that will be a really nice time for you, Cancers. In your advice from your guides, you've got the 6 and the 4 of Pentacles. So immediately coming out from these cards, they really want you to focus on your health. So that's actually separate. They're telling me that there's 2 messages here. They actually wanted me to skate off from what I was just about to say. And they said, no, it's the health. It's the health piece first. So that must be really important here. They really, really want you to take care of your body and your mind, especially your body, though. This is physical. There may be a chronic condition that you have, or a acute condition. You might get sick in the month. They really want you to tend to that. Take care of yourself. Give yourself the time and the self-care, you know. The other messages coming out from these cards, they want you to be gracious, be very understanding, be generous with your time, your effort, your energy, volunteering, helping people out. But if you do have the money, maybe be generous in that way too, you know. Let people know that you're there to help. It's the holidays, it's the giving season, and they really want you to be aware that your generosity will be much appreciated. And they just said reciprocated. It will be reciprocated, okay? So take that into consideration. But you've also got the 4 of Pentacles. They don't want you going out and blowing all of your money. Don't blow all of your money, Cancers. Keep some money in your savings. They want you to create, they just said there's this discipline piece that's needed with your money. So a budget, maybe enacting some kind of like alert for when your debit or when your accounts are at a certain point, like putting an alert so that on your app, it shows up on your phone saying, okay, you only have this amount of money left, like be aware of that. So that's something that just came up. Yeah, just being disciplined with your money and the way that you spend and save. But when it comes to the 6 of Pentacles, you may also have somebody in your life who is very willing and able to help you financially, and do reach out to them. Do let them know that it's okay for them to help you out. Like people might say, oh, you know, I've been seeing Cancerian and they've been working really hard and I feel like I want to give them a really good gift this year, but I don't know if they'll think it's too much. I just feel like be very gracious with receiving your gifts, because I feel like there's a lot of effort and money put into them, the gifts that you do receive. And somebody might come up to you, like a family member or a sibling or a loved one, and they might just be like, hey, I've seen how hard you've been working this year. Like, I really want to give you this amazing gift. Like, please enjoy it. You might be like, I don't deserve this. Or no. Like, don't spend your money on me like this. But they're saying, be gracious, just accept it, receive it. You're deserving of it. You're worthy of it. And if there's somebody who is like, hey, do you need help with money? If you do genuinely need help with money, it's okay to say yes. Okay? It's okay to say yes and ask for a nice loan or gift or like a nice little expensive thing from somebody who can afford it. So let's go ahead and see what your advice cards are saying. There's just music coming up again. Music. So maybe they want you to listen to music or play music. Maybe you haven't really been doing that. You've got the puppet card. Okay. This is about relinquishing control and really delegating where you can. Are there things at work where you're taking on the brunt? You know, you're taking on all the hard tasks. Is there some way that you can delegate your work, or find a way to say, hey, I actually don't have time for this. I can't do this before the deadline. You know, is there any way that you and I can maybe work together on it, or bring somebody else into the frame and you bring somebody else into the picture and we can work on it together? This is also about understanding that not everything is in our control, right? And I think that this really speaks well to what's going on here with the indecision, the feeling of, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's okay. Surrender to it. It's okay that you don't know. You can't blame yourself for not knowing everything, because none of us knows everything. And it's all right to just surrender to what is happening in this moment. Okay, Cancers, so don't blame yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. And is there a way that you can have other people help you? You know, are you traveling for the holidays? Are people expecting you to run around? Are people expecting you to host? You know, can you find people who are going to help you host? Can you say instead, hey, actually, I don't want to run around, so I'm just going to go to this one particular place. Everybody else can come there and meet me there, okay? But I can't go out of my way for everybody. I really feel like, Cancerians, you just instinctively do that. Fill your own cup this month, definitely. So let's now see what your other advice cards are. All right, you've got the card that says lead. Take the lead here. Yeah, that's really saying, how can you take the lead and delegate? How can you say, nope, this is not happening. This is the way that it's going to actually happen, okay? When in a position of leadership, make logical and courageous decisions. You may experience sorrow or frustration and feel overwhelmed, and still you must do what you must. Do what it takes, even in the face of disapproval. Results matter. All right, so it may be that you are not going to please everybody, and that's all right. Not everybody can be pleased all the time. So now finally, let's see which animal guides are with you, Cancerians, across December. You've got the rat card. Don't judge the rat. We love rats around here. Rats are very cute and smart. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. If you work with archangels, rats are ruled over by archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel. I am going to grab the longer message from the guidebook for you. And this rat on the card just looks so cute. It's all curled up. Oh, we love rats. The rat card reminds you that when you are acting with the best and most noble intentions, you may still be misunderstood. In extreme cases, you may even be persecuted by people who do not understand you. There will always be those who want to put out the light of others. Your guidance is to let no one diminish you. Instead, remain true to your pure purpose and hold your vision like a bright flame. And you know what? Respect yourself. Don't let other people disrespect you. Do your best at all times and only take on that which you can handle. Check internally that you are taking responsibility and accountability for your actions. Then relax and know that your life mission will eventually be recognized and you will receive your just reward. Yeah, I feel like that just says it all, Cancers. I was saying that before. You can't please everybody. And you know what? In the face of disapproval, you still got to do what is best for you. And hopefully people who love you and respect you will understand. So that is all I have for you, Cancerians. I really hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel or leaving a comment. I will see you next time for the 2026 prediction readings that I put out later in the month. Have a lovely, lovely holiday season. I hope that you get some really great rest time and relaxation time for yourself, and I'll see you soon.